What's up, guys? You already know what's going on today. We playing some Boomy Frontlines. Maybe y'all are too. I don't know. I'm gonna be playing it. I'm also gonna be talking about it. What am I gonna be talking about it? What? Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna be talking about freaking solo queue strats. You already know solo queue. Everybody solo queues sometimes. Everybody has solo queued before, right? Everybody has done it. And everybody who has done it knows that solo queue is pain and it's garbage, and I want a solo queue to burn even though it's not a physical. Anyway, yeah, solo queue is bad. I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me on that. It's horrible. Teammates suck, and maybe you suck too. I know I make a lot of mistakes in solo queue, which you basically can't do if you want to play solo queue. You have to make literally no mistakes, perfect gameplay. So you have to clap enemies, which is honestly what is required to win in solo queue. And I mean, solo queue is nice for the medal games and stuff, but like, you lose a lot, and I guess you can gain a lot too, but you also lose a lot, and it takes a long ass time to get it back. That's for sure. So with this long ass intro, I'm gonna end in here and tell you this video is about solo queue strats, which I already said earlier, but you know, it's only gonna be one strat though. It's like the main strat for the normal default maps, not the super operations, because I don't like those. Fuck those. I hate those so much. But you know, normal maps, I got you. This strat is basically for all of them. If you do this, I mean, it basically works for all of them. You just gotta be built different, you already know. Alright, so we're gonna start in the main menu. I'm gonna tell you what to do first, you already know. First thing you wanna do in the main menu is you wanna look at your map. Alright, look at your map, you already know what's going on. Anyways, look at the map, and depending on the map, that's where you pick your troops. But troops aren't really the most important things, because there's like 3 troops that are like the best for like basically anything, which is like assault, shotgunner, sniper, cluster. In my opinion, cluster, but you know, it's up to you what you want to do. But the best 3 are shotgunner, assault, sniper. And if you're feeling a little goofy, a little goofy, you can go flamer, heavy, all those garbage picks. But you know, if you want to, you can, just for fun. If you want to lose 15 medals, you already know, go for it. I don't care. But yeah, obviously you need 2 win conditions. If you're feeling a little lucky, you know, you can go 1 win condition. But in my opinion, you need 2 win conditions, which are obviously Suka, Firebomber. Never go jetpack, please. Jetpack sucks. If you see a jetpack player, know that they are less skilled than you are, and be proud. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah. 2 obvious win conditions, and then the 3 other troops are you know, you can switch them around, do whatever you want, but in my opinion, and in a lot of other people's opinion, the best 3 troops to go for any map basically is assault. Assault's like the best troop in the game, and it's also shotgunner. She's also one of the best troops in the game, and sniper. She's just, I don't know, good at not getting hit if you're good at her. So yeah, that's why she works. And also, those 3 are good on defense and good on capturing the zone, which is pretty nice. So that's what I recommend doing, even before you start the game. Now let's get into the game. Okay, let's go. Alright, so getting into the match, you already know, how it shows you all the vehicles, the defenses, you know, the power-ups, what you want to look for. You already know what you want to look for first is, you know, what vehicles there are. If there's some good vehicles, you know, remember to save up for those vehicles. Good vehicles can vary, you know, tank, Scorcher is kind of good. Base Buster, I guess. Not Base Buster, freaking Bunker Buster, whatever that thing is. Big nut. Yeah, that thing. APC is pretty good too. 4x4, you already know all those stuff. Yeah, all those vehicles. The rest of the vehicles, I don't know if I'm forgetting some, but the rest aren't really as good or worth saving for, in my opinion. Only those that I mentioned a while ago. Those you want to save for throughout the game, you know, for late game, mid game, whatever you want. Yeah, so you first look at the vehicles. Also, look at the power-ups before you go in. so you can see what you can buy and what can bring the most value to your team before you go to the zone capturing it, you know. So remember to look for that too, as you know, grunts, whatever, freaking boom bundle, that booster spell, whatever. Yeah, remember to buy that before the game starts if you think it's gonna bring value to your team. Now let's get into the game actually starting. Okay, I keep saying now. Anyway, as you spawn in, you know, pick whatever troop you want. Shotgunner, assault, sniper, whichever one you have in your deck. That's good for capturing a zone, you already know. Once you do that, you spawn in, obviously. Okay. Once you spawn in, first, you want to look at whichever side your bots are going to. And also, you want to look at whichever side the enemy bots are going to. And that's when you decide which one you want to go to first. Or which one you want to go to capture or help your boss. If your bots are going where less enemy bots are, I'd say it's good to go with your boss, you know, help in capturing. And most of the time you don't want to go where your bots aren't going, because most of the time that's where the enemy bots are going, so you'll probably be in like a 1v5 or something. It's really not the strat, you know, don't do that. Unless you see more bots going. If you have like 3 or 4 bots and you don't see that many enemy bots going over there, then I guess it's safe to go and maybe try to capture it. But watch out, because sometimes there's real players and they'll come and invade you and you'll die. So I'd say when you spawn in, the best thing to do is go where all your bots go and help them capture the HQ. Now, when you get to the capturing them, what you want to look for is real players. You want to take out the real players first. Depending on what troop, it will be easier. If you're on shotgunner, make sure to stay back like a second or two and let your boss tank everything first. Then go around your boss. Usually try to flank, and go for the real player. You know, blast him with a shotgunner. You already know, it's pretty easy. If you're going on Wait, I forgot to say, sometimes if the player is good, he can avoid you and you'll probably get clapped. So if you see a real player, be careful, but at the same time, try to kill him as fast as you can, because bots aren't really the problem, it's the real players, because, well, they're real players, they know what they're doing. Sometimes there's players, you know, like, I don't know, Killer Crew, he's pretty mid. No, I'm joking, he's godly. It's a joke, okay, it's a joke. But yeah, sometimes the real players make some questionable plays and, you know, they'll just die pretty easily. But most of the time, expect them to be good, okay? Don't let your guard down. So always play good when you see real players. Be safe, play safe. Don't play dumb, okay? Just try to kill them in the safest way possible, smartest way possible first. Alright? It's basically the same for all the other troops, you know. For assault, sniper, target the real player first. Assault, it won't be that hard, you know. Just go up to him and blast him. Make sure to let your boss tank first, though. So always do that if you're ever going to a zone. Let your bots tank first, so you don't take like 20 billion damage, and then go for the real players. And if there's no real players, obviously just go for the weaker bots or the tankier bots. It's honestly up to you. And then if you're on sniper can be a little harder, you know. You have to move around the boss so you can target the real player. And if the real player is good, he'll just let the boss tank for him. But if you're good, you can outplay him and just beam him out of existence. So that's basically up to you. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I think, honestly. What you can do early game, capturing the HQ, capturing the zone, whatever you want to call it. That's what you can do. Wow, that was a really long explanation for early game. It was not even early game. That's just for capturing the HQ. What? Okay, whatever. Let's move on to mid game, or after capturing HQ, whatever you want to call it. That's what I think mid game is once you capture the first HQ. But that's just me. Let's move on. Now for mid game, depending on what troop you are, you'll do better. But most of the time, if you're on shotgunner, and basically all 3 of those, you know, defender troops. Bubba do it, whatever. Okay, let's keep going. Now, okay, I was so confused right there. Anyways, okay, let's keep going. Basically, you just want to defend. You want to defend and you can build all defenses if you want, or until you build the 2 front defenses that block out where most of the people go. And then you have to decide if the vehicle is good for attacking. You want to decide, you want to save up for that after you build defenses or before. It's up to you. I think in my opinion, you want to build defenses first and then save up by defending. Save up for the vehicle if it's good for attacking, or if it's a good support vehicle like APC. Yeah, you want to save up for that. So if it's like, a tank, like I said earlier in the video, you got to look at what vehicles they are so you can decide if you want to save up for those. So, if it's one of those good vehicles you want to save up, build defenses first, and then you want to go attack if you think that your HQ is secure, if the bots are there, or if it's really secure with the defenses. Then you want to go buy, whatever vehicle you want. You want to buy the tank, whatever missile tank, base buster bunker, whatever it's called. One of those attacking freaking vehicles, and then you just want to go mayhem, go cry. Anyways, you want to go attack the enemy HQ, do as much damage. If you want, you can go for the defenses first if it's like heavily defended. If not, obviously go for the HQ. And then there's real people defending. I think go for them first. Whatever it is, go for them first so they don't do much damage to you. Now, depending on the map, you want to stay back and obviously get defenses first, and then go for the real players. And that's just how I do it. Unless there's like a Zuka on defense, then obviously go for the Zuka first. Obviously, also go for like the defenses that do a bunch of damage to your vehicle. Boom cannon. Those things literally melt you. It's annoying. So obviously go for those first. Now, there's multiple people defending. Go for the people first, okay? Try to take them out fast as you can. If they're good, then you'll probably struggle by yourself. But if they're not good, then you'll clap them. And then go for the HQ. Just ignore the defenses, since they're already dead. You can ignore the defenses, but make sure to go to as far as you can while still hitting the HQ. Obviously, go as far as you can so none of the defenses or less defenses can hit you, so you obviously take less damage, and then just start going mayhem on the HQ, with whatever vehicle you have. Depends on the vehicle, depends on the situation, but that's basically what you want to do. Just saying. Now, let's say you want to stay defending. You can stay defending, stay on defense with whatever troop you are. Depending on the defenses, you'll do better. If it's like freaking Fire Lobster, oh, good luck. That's all I'm saying. Good luck. You're not gonna survive very long. But if it's like a Medi Mortar, a Boom Cannon, all those other defenses, then you'll probably do fine as long as you build all of them. If you want to stay on defense, make sure to save up points to build every defense around. If your bots don't build any, try to build as many as you can. And, just stay on defense. If you get low, try to die like up in their spawn and then come back. So the defenses can do something for you while you're coming back. And then come back obviously on a different troop. Or if your cooldown runs out or whatever, go back on the same troop. I don't know if it works like that. No, it doesn't. My bad. But go on a different troop, start defending. If you have like a good vehicle for defense, buy the tank. That's a really good vehicle for defense. Also, the Scorcher is pretty good for defense. You can also save up for those after you build defenses, maybe 2, like I said earlier, so you can defend. That's if you want to stay defense and if you want to trust your bots to do offense for you. But if not, obviously do what I said earlier. But if you want to stay defense, like I just said, do all of that stuff. APC defense, tank defense, whatever defense. If you want to feel a little crazy, a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Zuka defense? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know. That's up to you. If you want to do a little stupid plays, you already know. Do that if you feel like it. If not, don't do that. Anyways, let's keep going for the late game. Yeah. Now, for late game, basically do the same thing. Defend super hard if you want. By late game, you'll probably have defenses built. Try to protect your defenses as best as you can, by the way. Try to make sure you don't, get destroyed. But if they do get destroyed, that's when you buy a vehicle in late game. You'll probably have enough points if you're good with your point management. If you don't have enough points, then Ooh, good luck then. Try to not die. If you do die, try to get as much points as you can before dying. You already know. Try to buy, and when you do die, buy some power-ups. Go back on defense if your HQ is still healthy. If it's not healthy, then I don't know what to tell you. You're probably gonna lose if the enemy HQ is pretty high health, because you'll probably take a while to get there, and by the time you get there, they'll probably be doing damage to you. Now, I've had this situation before in late game where I misplayed super hard. It was this situation. It was late game, overtime. My HQ was dying, and I decided to go offense with a healthy enemy HQ, which was one of the worst decisions. I lost a lot of medals, but it's fine. But yeah, instead of defending with my HQ that was still healthy, by the way, I instead went to the enemy HQ that was also even more healthier than mine, and that was the worst misplay ever, because I stopped defending and everybody went to my HQ and I lost. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Everybody from the enemy team just clapped my HQ, all because I didn't go back and defend. I decided to go offense. Now, I don't know what that has to do with this video, but that's what I'm telling you right now. Also, in the late game, like right before overtime, if both of the HQs are destroyed and you're trying to capture one, try to clear your zone with any enemies, and then if you see that you're losing, you gotta notice fast. If you're losing, go to the enemy zone with the vehicle, anything, and try to pause it for as long as you can so your boss can capture it, and obviously so you can win. Make sure to do that. Always try to pause, since you can't depend on your bots. Sometimes you can. Sometimes like 20 bots go over there for some odd reason, but most of the time you want to go over there by yourself with a power-up or vehicle. Anything you can do to save it. You want to go over there and pause it for as long as you can so you can obviously win the game. Let your bots capture the HQ. You already know. That's also one thing I almost forgot to say. So now, let's keep going with the next defense. Next strat. Now, another strat for defending and attacking in late game. If your base is fully defended, full defenses, kind of full defenses, you want to help your bots on offense, go to the enemy HQ late game, go to enemy... Wait, what? Anyways, I was about to repeat that, but I'm not going to repeat that. So, let's keep going. Wait, I am going to repeat that. Anyways, go to the enemy HQ with your bots on Zuka, Firebomber, whichever one you have available. Go over there, start beaming down the HQ as fast as you can. Only do that if your base is it's gonna last a little longer, and if it's healthier than the enemy HQ. If your HQ is very healthy, a very high HP, whatever the health is on that, then you can go help your bots on offense in the late game. Go all out. Hopefully your defenses can hold out for a while so you can take out the enemy HQ. And if that's the case, then yeah, obviously do that. Take out the enemy HQ, pop off, Queen. Yes, girl. Anyway, yeah, just take out the HQ. Keep going, you already know. That's basically what you want to do in late game. I know it kind of was all jumbled up, wacky, which you know me. I don't have a script. I try to remember some stuff, but I kind of don't care. That's basically it though. There's other situations. Obviously, it's very situational. There's a lot of situations that can happen, but this is just the most general thing you can do on any map, basically, except super operations. There's different strats for super operations, which I don't know. I can make a video on it. You already know. If you want that, I don't know. I would say comment, but nobody ever comments on my videos, so I'm still gonna say it though. You already know. Comment if you want the super operation guides. Those are pretty correct. Not guides. Super operation solo queue strats. You already know me. If you want those, leave a comment, send me topics, whatever you want to do. It'd be like that though. Anyways, that's basically all for the solo queue strat. Kind of a long video. Hopefully you watch it all the way through. In my opinion, it's kind of helpful if you can understand the kind of jumbled mess that I put into this video. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. By the way, a lot of this information was by Sean Lee. Sean Lee. If y'all don't know him, then you should definitely know him. I'll probably put a link to his channel in the description. This guy is like godly, solo queue, god, free to play god, bro. This guy is insane player, honestly. He is very correct. Hopefully y'all go to subscribe to him. Make sure you go subscribe to him, you bow. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Have a very nice day. Have an amazing day. Have a wonderful day, bro. Anyways, again. Anyway. Have a. I can't stop repeating myself. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and bye.